I mean, objectively, I think Savannah's cake is pretty good, but if we Great British Bake
Off
Off it, like, who knows?
Yeah.
Could be style over
Did you watch that
substance.
show?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, I love it.
I forgot to tell you. Tell me what? Well, you've been out cake, dame.
Hey, I'm Jake Lacy.
And I'm Alison Brie from Apples Never Fall.
You're watching Making a Scene, the show where we break down the production behind your favorite Peacock originals.
Hope you brought your party hats, because we're going to Stan's birthday.
Hi. You don't all have to stand outside and talk about us. You can just come in.
Yeah, where's the fun in that?
Feels to me like we shot it over a few days. Like we shot the beginning of the night.
Okay, I want to make a toast. Okay.
And I remember that being really fun, and watching Annette and Sam. They were sort of
That's right.
improvising with each other a little bit.
All those years ago, I was kind of alone in the world. And then you walked into my life and you had that killer serve and I wanted to play you one-on-one.
Oh.
And we did. We did.
We did.
And we're all going like, ew, or like, oh.
Yes, because Mom's gotten a little boozy and is sort
Yeah.
of like, I gotta play doubles with you all night. You're like, oh,
I'll stop. I just want to say I love you and let's keep doing this thing.
all right.
Cheers! And then we had the night where we shot the outdoor stuff.
I want to hear what's going on with everyone. Share some news.
Come on, somebody must have some news.
And what I mostly remember are conversations about helium, whether or not we could have real helium in the balloons, and we thought that it would make a real difference rather than trying to make our voices sound crazy.
Indira's leaving Logan and moving to Seattle.
The moment that they let us suck helium and then did it, everybody laughed. 'Cause you go, this is funny, you know what I mean? Like, you can't quite... And I got a little chippy about it. It had to go up the chain of command to be like, Jake is demanding to suck helium.
We think he
Are
has
we
a
okay
problem.
with this?
No.
Yeah. And like the medic had to come over and go like,
If you feel
this
faint.
isn't gonna happen,
Yeah.
but if you pass out, it's on you. And I was like, I'm not sucking 80 of these. Like, this ain't nitrous in a parking lot outside of a show that other people like to do that stuff, and that's not cool. So anyway, we used real helium, and
it was
went off
very
beautifully.
funny. I do think it really did make for a genuine moment, and every time we did it, it was very funny and unexpected and strange, because it is a strange way to divulge these heavy issues.
Claire wants the embryo she made with Troy to make a baby with her new boyfriend.
She wants your babies? How ugly is this boyfriend?
That's
Sharing
right.
each
That's
other's
right. That's right.
secrets.
Thoughtless about each other's privacy and making light of it in this weird way. And Joy goes into the house, and I follow her in.
Did you think any of that was funny?
We had done a handful of takes where Annette is very present and compassionate, and Dawn Chadforth, who is directing these episodes, pulled us aside. I didn't know she'd pulled us separately aside, but to Annette said, don't give him anything.
I don't know.
Like, give him tough love. To me, was like, I think you should really, like, open up to your mom.
I don't really know what to do.
I thought that's what we'd both agreed on for this scene, you know? And then there's this wonderful, weird tension then in the scene where I, as Jake, am going like, Annette, you're not playing along.
You know what she went through. All of those injections and the visits to the doctor. I mean, you already know the right thing to do.
That is this awful little moment that Dawn kind of teased out of what was already there. The stiltedness in my performance because of Jake's gears not clicking into the right spot are parallel to Troy's gears not clicking into the right spot. And so, I don't know, that's something that I could not manufacture on my own, that I think is the beauty of this business, that I can do a certain amount of work and then I really benefit from a director going like, how about that? And you go like, I never thought of it, that's so great.
I think the bond is different between Amy and Joy than it is between Troy and Joy.
She's kind and empathetic.
Amy feels often misunderstood by the rest of the family, and everyone takes her vulnerability as, you know, being very dramatic. Joy helps and is the one to reach out a hand and pull her afloat, you know. And then she overhears Joy talking to Savannah about her, and it feels like the worst betrayal.
Amy, God bless her, she just never doesn't put her foot in it.
And she still sort of tries to channel that into a positive place of like, let's pivot into Dad and Dad's birthday, and my cake is still okay, even though this other girl made a beautiful, seemingly perfect cake. It's something funny that you read in the script and picture it one way, and then they've got flames going up to the ceiling, and I'm like, oh wow. It kind of changes the way that Amy is choosing to cope and makes it a little more extreme,
They had,
honestly.
like, candles and then had cut out the inside of the cake and put a thing with a gas torch under it so that guaranteed it wasn't just like a lot of candles, but you were like,
A full fire.
need to light a million
And Amy's
candles.
still like, manifest, Dad! And we're like, the heights of Amy's delusions, like no bounds.
This is also speaks to the strength of Melanie's writing, to the strength of Liane's storytelling, you know, that led to all this. These characters are so fleshed out. You know, as I arrive at it, it's fleshed out. It's not me having, as the actor, to go like, I don't know, there's a couple things here, and then I'll do some work on my own to make this seem like it's organic. It's like, oh, it's all there. It's my job to live it or make it something.
Gonna manifest.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah.
The Delaney sure know how to throw a party, am I right?
Thanks for joining us. Go stream Apples Never Fall now.
Now.
Only on Peacock.